Hello, Sauda, Dumalang Muzanzi. For those of you who are new here and don't know me, my name is Mosa Matonsi. Thank you so much for stopping by and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you will stay by clicking the subscription button below. For those of you who are my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back and thank you for engaging with us from our previous videos. We appreciate your love and support. So we are back. We are back again by popular demand. And I am here with my lovely Han. Hello, baby.
Hello, baby. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm good. Hello to the viewers. Thank you for being with us, and it's lovely having to interact with you on a weekly basis.
Weekly basis?
Yeah, day to day.
You are a faithful candidate, eh? So yeah, as you can see from the title of this video, today by popular demand we are back. Most of you requested a part 2 of my husband explaining how the preparations of my engagement went about. So that is what we are doing today. Mostly you won't hear me rambling and fumbling like I always do. Today you're going to hear more of my husband explaining how the preparations went about, right, babe?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm going to talk, and it's not my thing.
It's your thing. It's your thing. You do talk.
Yeah, well, yeah, I do talk. But today we're from church,
Yeah,
right?
we're from church.
And just thought, you know what? Let us give you guys what you said you wanted to hear. So
also, we're trying to be consistent now.
yeah, consistency is key. It's very key.
We're fighting.
Ah.
We're fighting. It's not easy, but we are really fighting.
Yeah.
So yeah, baby, let's get straight into this video. Are you ready?
I guess I am.
Okay. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions and then you're going to answer. Like I said, you'll be the main talker of today, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing that we would like to know, even myself, so you're also telling the story to me, right?
Yeah.
So the first thing that I'd like to know is, how did the conclusion come about to say this is the right time to propose this person, especially because it was in such a short period of time? It was 6 months of you and I dating. So how did that conclusion or that conviction come to you to say this is the right time to do this?
Yeah.
Is it a difficult question?
It's not a difficult question.
Okay.
I guess for me, when I met her, right? I told you before, right? I told them before that I thought she doesn't like me. I thought she was this kind of a person. I was like, oh yeah, we've met one of those sisters, but that was
fire.
Yes. But that was an observation from afar. You see, many people have different views about you because they are not so close to you to actually understand what kind of a person.
And I'm a very nice person if you get to know me, right?
You're a very sweet person. You are very sweet and very direct.
Yeah, one thing.
Yes.
One thing I'm very...
So... after, you know, we told you in our previous video about where we started and all that. So it was in I think when I got to my new job, right, around October. So my father in the Lord will always say, you know what, you need to start saving. You need to start preparing. When are you engaging this person? And, you know, so what we did was we had a a meeting of introduction with our parents in the Lord. Remember that? Yes. So the first thing that we had, I was very afraid. I don't want to lie. You see, it's one thing when you got to introduce someone to your superiors, because you don't know what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
You don't know whether they're gonna like the person or whether they're gonna approve of the relationship or not.
And one is still saying that, Mama likes saying, Mina, if a person is not for you, I'll tell you directly. So there's that. I guess there was that fear to say, hey, what if
they don't approve?
This is not your wife.
I'm not a husband. Woo! I was like, Lord. So, that was... So, in that week, we're praying. We prayed, and like, Lord, you know what? But we took them out, and we had our very nice meeting, and everything went well. We were advised and all that. So, but that's not the story of today. So, as he continually encouraged me, and a question to say, why did I take the decision to engage her? It was very simple. I loved her. I love her. When I met her, immediately from the word go, right? I might have taken time to say, let's be in a relationship, but I knew, there's something that tells you, you know what, that one is for you. Don't look anywhere else. Don't even try it. Don't do it. So, so for me, it was like, this one is the one. I don't know how, but this one is the one. So, for me, the decision was very easy. It was how many months after we dated?
6.
Yeah, it was 6 months. No.
7.
No. Yes, when I engaged you, it was 7 months. So you see that period. It is not enough for you to know the other person.
Yeah.
Hey.
It actually isn't.
Yay! That's why today we are having brothers and sisters. We want to get to know each other. Hey! We don't know. But for me, I will talk for me. Like, there was, for me, my head was filled with, you must marry that person. Like, you must marry that lady. If you let this chance pass by, you won't see your marriage anymore. I was like, okay. So my decision was very simple. I think from the word God, the moment she bought me ribs, I was like, Lord, a ring is coming. So I will continually tell her to say, you know what, I want to marry you. She was like, no, maybe she thought I was one of those guys who promises you heaven and earth. And be like, I will marry you because, it's still in a honeymoon stage. Hey! Guys! So, me, I was like, you know what? I will marry you. She'll be like, no, and sometimes pushing it away. But she did not know that I was busy scheming and planning for an engagement. I think that answers your question to say, how did I get to make a decision that I want to marry? Simple question. If you love something, you always, you will do anything for it. So I wanted to have you by myself. Like, I love you. So I married what I loved. I married what I love. And you see, when it comes to that, for me it was very simple. She's so sweet. Like she's all that I need. And I needed at that time. And I still need for the future. So, very simple question, very simple answer. Why did I make that decision? Is because I loved. Yes.
Okay, that is so sweet. Okay, baby, thank you. And then, since we cleared that, I've explained my side of the story as to what happened on that day. But I don't know the preparations, the plannings of what really transpired on that day. And we would like to know. Please unfold that story and tell us what really went on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
How did you come about the planning? Because you did it so well. And you know, when you think you know someone, you know what they're doing. That time that's when I saw someone can kill you and you will never know. So I did not know a thing, right? So we would like to know how the plannings came about. When you concluded that this is the person that I want to marry, then how did you do the preparations? And how did you make sure that I don't find out? Because you and I are always talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it was very simple. You know, there were actually people involved in planning the... So, after I made up my mind, I said, you know what? I talked to my mentors, my life. I said, hey, I think it's time we do the right thing by these people, by this family. We do the right thing. So I'll ask your father to say about promise rings. I was like, promise ring, what do you think? I was like, no, that's good to show that. So what I did was I planned with your mother in the Lord. And yes, she was actually the mind behind all the
event that I saw.
Yeah, like me, my plan was to say, let's go to a restaurant. You know, guys, don't do restaurants these days. Please, like, do something nice.
Yeah.
Have somebody who have got brains about planning for nice things.
Yeah.
And they help you. So, our mother in the Lord was the one behind. All credit goes to her. So, she would say, I suggested, we'll talk. Like, what do you think? She was like, what do you think? Because I was like, hey, I don't have a plan. I suggested that one at a restaurant, but she was like, no. And she went and looked for venues. And she found a beautiful venue where there was a lake also. And she hired it. So me, what she said...
A venue for a princess.
Yes. And me, what she said, you need to bring in the money. I was like, yay! It's like, I will do the planning. You bring in the money. But guys, if you love a person, you'll be willing to make sure they have the best events they will never forget. And, you know, so she went and booked. It was this Grondkloof here in Pretoria. Grondkloof restaurant. I can't really remember the name, but it was beautiful. She would just post a small video.
They saw.
Yes. So she also, and she also went and buy some few things. She said, what do you think of these letters? Marry me letters and flowers, you know, and a whole decor. And she said, no, you know what? We can just invite some few people. So before all that, she was busy giving me ideas of what she can do, right? And me, I went to a jewelry store. I went to a jewelry store. Yeah, she was like, you know me, baby, when I get engaged, I asked her, I tricked her. Yeah, she didn't know. She was like, me, baby, you know, when I get engaged, there is this blue ring, there is a diamond, so I want that kind of a ring. I was like, oh.
But you asked me like at the beginning of our relationship.
Yes. Just like, no, I want this. And she also showed me like this kind of a ring. I was like, okay, Kezo. I took note of it. So when I went to the store, I remember I went to American Swiss. I looked for the blue stone ring. I didn't find it. And I found it at this big jewelry store. And I was like, that is the one. And you know, that week I checked the hand. You know how I checked the hand? Bring in your hand. You see this hand there? A hand to fit here. It is this size of my. So I went to the store and I fit in the ring with this size. She didn't notice. And I went and bought. So the mistake I made. There was a mistake I made. So there was some gift that I bought for her. And I put the ring inside. Hey! And I remembered. Oh my God.
But I didn't see it.
Yes, the story. Do you remember the time when I said, there's a bag that you have? That gift bag.
Oh.
Do not open it.
Guys, you know when the devil tests you? So imagine you take a bag home with you and someone is not there. They text you to say, you have a bag with you. What if I had already opened that thing?
It was going to be trouble.
Guys, then I feel like God was testing me. This man says, you have a bag there with you. There's a certain bag. Do not open in my house. Do not open. I'm like, what's inside? He's like, my sister, whatever
if you know what's good for you.
If you know what's good for you, don't open that bag. You know what happened that night? I remember the story you're saying. I called my mom that evening. I said, you know what? This man gave me a bag. Because actually, before I called my mom, I was like, what's in this bag that this man does not want me to see? Right? But fortunate enough, the Holy Spirit directed me to call my mom. I called my mom. I was like, you know what? I'm bothered. This man gave me a bag and now he's calling me to say I must not open the bag. The bag is with me. My mom was like, Mosa. I thank that woman. My mom was like, Mosa, I plead with you. It's like saying she knew. Actually, I must go and remind her to say, when I carry you knew. Had you told my mom?
No, I didn't.
Baby, the way my mom begged me to open that bag, she's like, Mosa, please do not open that bag. If that man told you not to open that bag, don't open it. Fortunate enough, he said, I'll fetch it the next day, tomorrow. So I didn't stay with it for long to the point where I was that bothered. I did not open that bag until I had to find out later that the ring was in that bag.
So imagine if
and I wish I saw it before. Then I would have known that you are close to propose.
No, imagine I made a mistake. And by that time I hadn't presented it to my mother in the Lord and to my father in the Lord prophet. I was like, oh, if she sees that ring, oh, all our plans are gone.
But I wish I saw it.
No. I was like, all our plans. It was, remember, this thing was supposed to be a surprise.
You remember even when you came to fetch it, I was like, can't you what? And I was bothered because I'm like, what is it that he doesn't want me to see?
Yes. I saw your bed that
But what my mom told me.
So I was like, so I took the bag and I went and presented the ring to prophet. So they had the ring. I didn't have it. So they had the ring to bless it and to pray over it. So, so our mother is busy preparing. She bought all those things. So this one, we're like, now, how do we get this one to come to Pretoria? Because remember at that time,
I was still at home.
Yes, she was at home. We're like, so what do we do? So it was me, your father, and your mom. So we're like, what do we do now? I'm like, hey, we're like, you know what? Let us send a message. Let us propose.
Sent me this long, and that was an intimidating. You remember what that message said? That was a very intimidating message. I was like, yeah.
We're like, you know what? Because I think you were under training or something, right?
Not even.
No, not even. Oh yes, because now we've announced our relationship, and now we're like, no, we're sending her a message to invite her
to a meeting.
To a meeting of being introduced into the pastoral role. Hey! That looked like a nice message.
The lies there. Imagine. I'm like, what meeting? You're saying what meeting? You see why that message was intimidating? I was like, the day I received that message, I even went to my mom. I was like, meeting for who? For what?
So she was being sewn into the pastoral. Hey. So I pretended like I don't know. So everyone around the circle was told, you know what, keep quiet. Don't say anything. This person is going to be introduced into the pastoral.
But you know what? I don't know why I didn't think, Kuku, it could probably be my proposal. And then I was told this thing, Yaku, no, go and buy. You know when someone tells you, go and buy. Mama did not even ask me, do you have a black dress? First she told me, oh, please wear all black. And then I'm like, I don't have all, it's like, please buy elegant black. Went to the shops from head to toe because I'm going to a who meeting?
Pastoral meeting. So everyone kept quiet. Everyone kept the same story. Me, she was asking. I was like, oh, that's very nice. You are being sworn into the pastoral. I was like, oh, that is, you know the difficulty to pretend.
Hey, you're a good pretender, my friend. You could kill me.
To pretend
I don't trust you.
that, you know what, this person is going to actually what she's thinking. It's not the
And I was so intimidated. Like, I was not free. You know when you're going somewhere but you're not free. You're like, what's happening?
So I know.
And the worst part, we're meeting at the restaurant. Why are we not meeting at church?
No, we told you it was a special event. We're going to introduce you.
Since when?
And celebrate you.
Since
to
when?
bring son into the pastoral.
Since when?
So, guys, if you want to surprise a person, you know what?
You must come up with a whole story.
Different story that they can never think about. And then she arrived Friday. You arrived Thursday, I think. Friday, yes. Sister Ruth also was being told.
Guys, my best friend did not tell. You know, some people are not real friends. Just to say, hey, my friend.
No, she was tipped to say, if you utter a word, you are dead. Like, she had to compose herself. I know it was very difficult, but she had to compose herself to say, you are, and you even called her. You even didn't want to tell her.
No, you know what? I called her. I called my friend. She told me she's at work. No, I'm at work, my friend. Actually, and she dismissed me. I called her. I was like, because I was using Wi-Fi from when I used to come to Pretoria. So I'll go to my friend's place. So I was using Wi-Fi from her place. So when I had to leave, I had to request and I did not have data. So I call her, please. Before I called Mama to say she must request for me, I actually called Ruth first. And she dismissed me. She's like, no, I can't talk to you right now. I'm at the work. And she used to work at Woolies. So I understood to say she's busy. That's why now I requested Mama to request for me. She's like, no, I can't request for you. I'm busy at the work. And she dismissed me like she hanged up. That's how dangerous people are. She hanged up while she was at the venue where I was going to be proposed. She had arrived, but she's telling me, I'm at the work. I can't talk to you right now.
Everything was planned properly. Right.
So how am I supposed to think I'm going to be proposed while it's my best friend?
But you, even before the exact date, she asked you, Candy, where are you going? Where are you preparing? You are like...
Because, you know, guys, the way they sent that message, it's like I had to look elegant. It was an elegant meeting. Everyone was going to come in elegant black looking. And you know when someone tells you, look sharp, that's what Mama told me. Look good. So, you know, when I was there, like I'm saying, when I used to come to Pretoria, I would go to my friend's place because I was not staying in Pretoria. I would go to Ruth's place. So the night before, I remember I was curling my wig. I'm preparing. But now, you know, I even told in my story to say, I couldn't tell Ruth that they invited me to go and introduce me to what. So she kept saying,
but
why she knew. That's why I'm saying she's...
She was asking you for Guri if this person knows what's going on right now.
But I'm telling you, she asked me, where are you going? I'm like, no, I'm going to an event. I couldn't even tell her I'm invited by pastors to come and dine with pastors. I couldn't explain that message because it was too deep. And you can't tell everyone such things, you know. I know she's my best friend, but I was like, how do I even tell this person? So I kept saying, no, I'm going to an event. I'm going to see someone. Kanti, she knew. When you want to see how dangerous people are.
So from there, they went and prepared early. No, on that Friday, this one texts me and said, you know, I need to get this dress.
I came with the dress. I called you and said I wanted to go and do my eyelashes.
My eyelash.
I even asked him for the money to do.
The money was flowing. I didn't have a problem.
Baby, you remember how many times I called you that day?
Yes.
Hey, can I please have money to burn my lashes? Hey, can I please have money to do what?
Sent.
And at that time, it was just, you remember I even said, no, it's not that I don't have the money. It's just that thing of asking from your boyfriend.
I was sending.
And surprisingly, my husband is that person. If you ask for money, you need to have a valid reason for money. And my husband can't give you 2,000 to spend on beauty stuff, right? It must be valid. That day I was shocked. I'm telling you, I was shocked. Baby, come on, my eyelash. Straight away, basendi. Baby, come on, my nails. Straight away, because I remember I've not even done my nails. And the way I was preparing is like I knew my hand was going to be a presentation to the camera to say, hey, I am, you know, I was making sure everything is on point. And the money I was asking from that side, not knowing is from spending thousands and thousands. People come, my eyelash gives me. Baby, hey, I left it. You remember I even called you later on. I was like, baby, I left the glue to put my wig. Can you please buy me God to be? How much is God to be? After asking for money for eyelashes and nails. He did not even ask. Send the money for God to be. Can't. Kuna plot.
Yeah, so after that comes the actual day. It was on the 4th, right?
They woke up early. Yeah.
So comes the action. So we invited some pastors and my family members too. So comes the actual day. So she calls me, baby, are you ready? I was like, don't worry, man, it's gonna be fine. And you're gonna be okay. We're just welcoming you into the pastoral. You're gonna serve with us and all that. So be confident, look good, don't worry.
You know what the sad part is? I was even asking baby help me to prepare a speech in case they ask me questions. He's not even there. You did not even answer me. Because you knew there
because there was no speech to prepare. I was like, no, be yourself. You know, speak your heart. You are not going to say many more words. You know, we're just welcoming you into the pastoral. So just be yourself. You're gonna be fine. So then me and my brother accompanies me to the venue earlier than her. Right? So we got the bo mama and bo sister Ruth and bo Pastor Nico and Prophet. They are already there. Like they're preparing the venue, candles. Like the way you saw it on the videos.
I know it was an understatement. What you saw?
And flowers.
Me.
I was like, Jay.
In real life, that lake at night. Oof,
I was like, Jay.
Was made for a princess like myself.
It was beautiful, Shem. It was so beautiful. And then I will prepare. And me, I'm there rehearsing the speech. Mama's like, hey, you need to rehearse. What are you going to say? I was like, I'm busy holding flowers. It's like, I should give her like this. This is what I should
It's
say.
like, but also you were nervous because you did not know. Should you start with the flowers or should you start
That
with
is the problem. The problem was, this person, we told her she's going to be welcomed into the pastoral
now
meeting.
must receive flowers.
Now,
by the
is she going to accept the proposal or not? Because that also was my fear. To say, if she rejects me here after spending thousands.
I could have never said no. Hey.
After spending thousands. Because her mentality was,
I'm going to a meeting.
we are going to, not the meeting part. The mentality was, she thought that, we're gonna date maybe for 2 years, 3 years.
So that's normal. So enjoy, but normal.
And then that's where we will decide.
That's where
the marriage
can happen.
Thing.
6 months.
6 guys.
I could have never thought. Honestly.
People of God. 6 months is even a lot. If you have met the right one.
No.
6 months is a lot. 3 months. I'm not saying you are spending 2 months, 5 years is bad. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, what is to check if you have met the right one?
Yeah, we're learning each other.
What is to learn? I'm not saying, no, learn each other is okay. Right? That is your whole different revelation.
Yeah, love stories are different.
And love stories. But I'm saying, me on my side, I wanted to learn and grow with her. Right? So that's why it's by the grace. 6 months. I took 6 months.
It's by grace.
6 months.
I was loved by God.
And then she's busy. So now she calls mama and says,
I also called you. Remember you said you're still on your way and you had the vein.
So she calls me, say, how far are you? Already I was at the vein.
Because when I called her and said, and said, how far are you? You remember it was like 10 minutes before the meeting.
Yeah.
They're like, no, I'm still far. I'm like, this man cannot be late. And I told him before that, in the morning, I called him. I was like, babe, you can't be late. Because you stay far. Make sure you are on time. So when I called him in the afternoon, he's like, no, I'm like, yo, Lord.
I'm still far, knowing already.
While he was on
the fiance is all set and red. The way I was walking tall. But I was nervous.
Yeah, you were.
I was very nervous.
Because even when I arrived, you didn't know which one to start with, whether to give me the flowers or start with the ring.
It's because you froze.
I froze. Because
So, okay, guys, when she got there, she called Mama, say request for her because her phone was what, right? I'm a married. And that was an opportunity for us
to track where I'm getting.
to track. Mama, we invited also pastors, our resident pastors. So, Pastor Shoni went on to fetch
came and fetched me. But even when she fetched me, I told you guys in my previous video to say, I was not even there to say this person is fetching me to. I was like, okay, they saw that I arrived. He's here to fetch me to show me where they are seated.
They were seated, yeah.
Can't.
So, as she approaches the stage,
Yeah. As I go to the stage,
she see me.
Before I saw you, I saw those flowers and those glasses. Heaven.
She saw me holding flowers.
I was like,
I was all smart. Imagine if I
immediately
got
concluded. Besides, where you were standing, besides you, it was that sign of marry me. So already before I even got there, I knew there's no meeting here.
Mina was all smiles. If I got the rejection, my heart I would have fainted. Hey! Like, I was so joyous that I'm sure this person would marry me. You know what, guys? Know your people. Before you have a heart attack.
When I froze, did you think I was going to say no?
I did not know what this person is thinking. The person gives Mama the bag. She went and cried. And it was confused feelings. I was like, yay, yay.
No, like, no, that was not nice.
She actually did not know how to react.
I did not know whether I should go to this man or I should. Something must happen, but I don't know which one is supposed to happen. And what was supposed to happen now was not to go to this man because he just tricked me in a life-changing decision in 6 months and lied to me that I'm coming to a meeting. So you were not on first option to go to. That's why I diverted and I'm like, let me bring myself back to myself and then I will attend to this man.
So I'm busy. Somebody froze. She's looking that side.
I was bringing myself
literally froze. And I'm busy saying, baby, you know that I love you.
I did not. Some things I did not even. I was just like, Holy Spirit, bring back to reality. Let's make sure this thing happens.
Talked alone. Oh, you know, baby, I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. My mind is telling you, says, go down on your knee.
That time, I'm not even looking at him. I'm like,
that's when I go down on my knee. And I say, where's the ring now? Pastor Yuko has the ring. I was like, bring the ring. I was like, can you marry me?
And I was like,
just like,
I was like,
are you saying yes? She was like, yes.
Then that's why I started crying. I was like, hey.
I was like, and that was and she went on and cried with her mother.
Now I raised my voice. I became a baby. I went to my mommy. I was like, mommy.
I don't know. The cry was like, Lord, why did you favor me?
No, I was trying to.
It was, I don't know. What was the cry for?
It was mixed emotions.
Mixed emotions.
Everything. It was everything mixed emotions. It was, thank God it happened, number one. Number two, is it really happening? If I'm even thanking God that it happened, is it really happening? Number three, just the beauty. I was like, you know, sometimes when you feel like you don't deserve something, but something that big was done for you.
Yeah.
And you're like, Lord, actually, I thought I don't deserve this thing. But someone saw that I deserve this thing. So, like I'm saying, it was mixed emotions. I was just like my mind was just spinning. And even how I told people reacted the same way I reacted. The first person I called was my mom, my oxygen. Ne? Even how she reacted was the same way. To say, Like it happened. So I was not the only one who was shocked. Everyone that I called was shocked because, like, also, like I'm saying, also it has not been long that I told my mom that I'm dating this person, and my mom is like, this person is marrying you so quick.
Yes.
And yeah, like how quick the engagement went is how quick everything went. The lobola went quick. That's what the second one went quick.
The story
The
about
wedding
the
went
lobola.
quick. Everything was. But this man could not wait to. Even the wedding was like 6 months or less after we got engaged.
Yes.
Actually, it was 6 months.
6 months.
6 months after we got engaged, we had our
6 months
wedding.
we got married. So
the rush was
the planning was we could have opted for a restaurant, but we all mama advised that we go for that simply because
and it was so beautiful.
I wanted the best for her,
and I got the best
to enjoy the best.
But I don't think I even
every moment.
I don't think I took in that day well. Like, you see, if they say, no, I think
it was a surprise. I mean, how will you?
Like, I didn't.
You are not expecting. You know something you are not expecting.
Now, my life is just a movie, Jay. Everything in here, I feel like I could desire reverse. Try to live in the. Because, no, I could not.
But overall, guys, the plannings were very well.
Yeah.
And
thank you to everyone who contributed.
Yes, it was very beautiful.
Especially my mommy. She's amazing.
You know, all our people are amazing.
Yeah.
You know, so supportive and full of love. You know, I mean, since from the beginning of our relationship, they've been there supporting. They were like, that one is the one. That one is we saw that one is the one. So, you know, when you want to do, let us conclude. Please don't be stingy for good things for your person. Eh? Like, but such things as engagement.
But now you have changed.
Very. Marriage changes.
Now I need a reason to receive money.
Marriage.
I must have a valid reason.
Changes.
We don't play with money.
Yes. Marriage changes people. But what I'm saying is...
No, but I'm joking.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, you know, to such things as engagement, weddings, please, let your woman have the best of, you know, whatever they need. Give them, and you'll get them in marriage.
Yeah.
Like, let them have the best of the best, because those are memories, right? And they will forever cherish them. Always. To say, you know what, I had the best of the best at my time.
Yeah.
Because when we go to 2030 right now, it was best for her won't be the best.
We'll be seeing other miracles.
Yes. So, but overall, the journey to engagement was a surprise to everyone.
Yeah.
They were shocked. But
especially my family. My family was like, huh? We are hamba girl.
Yes,
like,
they were.
They
were very shocked, but they were also welcoming.
They were so excited for me.
And also, excited for it. And
but most the truth is, most of my family, but surprisingly, it's even extended. They're like, we knew you'll end like that.
Yeah, it's like everyone knew.
Yeah, they're like, we knew you'll act like that. And surprisingly, some of them were like, we knew you'll get married to a pastor. I was like, Most of them were like, we knew it was, would be surprised if you, and I'm like, hey, myself, I was not even.
The ribs did the things.
Thank God. Spare.
So
you must know our story.
Yes. So thank you so much. You know, we are receiving love every day.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
All of you guys. Yeah. And really, that is our journey. How the engagement thing happened. So it was beautiful.
It was amazing.
Everyone enjoyed it.
And thank you. That's okay.
I love you. I want what is best for you. And those moments, you will forever cherish them. And when you are sad, you just go back to those videos. And
when you make
them.
me sad.
Yeah, and when
I should remind myself of how much a sweet person you are.
And
that
she
is
watches
a good point.
them. It's so beautiful. So create memories, beautiful memories. That even though when your person makes you sad, you go back, you say, even you can make me sad. You are a sweet person.
Yeah.
So, but all in all, guys, thank you very much for your love and support.
Thank you so much, guys. Like the way, and it's even so heartwarming because you guys actually watch our videos. Like you can see that someone is watching from end to beginning, and just your responses are so heartwarming. I read them with my husband all the time. Sometimes he even reads them before me, and he's like, "Did you see who said what?"
Yeah.
So it's so amazing. So thank you so much for the love, and yes, we have brought you the story of how we got engaged, and we hope that you are going to enjoy this video as well. And if you have gotten this far, already you know the drill, you know what it is. If you have gotten this far, please leave a what color of a love babe?
A white.
They usually use white, but since was cream,
I use green.
Green. Please use a green love in the comment section so that we know that you have gotten this far in this video. We have took longer than we had expected to record this video, but we enjoyed it so much. It was so amazing also just to refresh and look back at what God has done in our lives, and we are so thankful and so grateful. So thank you so much to you guys who are watching. We really appreciate your support, and we are growing on a daily basis on this channel. And we are on our road to 500 subscribers, and we hope we'll reach there very soon. And we are planning on bringing back some of the few things that we were doing in this channel that we saw that people are enjoying. So please just continue to support, and thank you so much. We love you and we appreciate you, and we will see you in our next video. Please don't forget to
like, comment.
Baby, you never get it right.
Men and other.
Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are not subscribed, please press that subscription button and join this beautiful family as we journey along, as we grow together. Thank you so much, and we will see you in our next video.
Bye.